Honest mistake. I hope these explosives are worth something.
Oh. Well, Katie went and posted it, and so did Lady Darkness. Oh, uh-oh.
What?
We're getting Mother Bears shouting out howls and whatnot. Vince is I'm fine with it. Wolf raid, Katie raid.
Oh, God.
Oh. It's happening!
Oh, gosh.
Yeah,
Kayla's
X-Zombie,
funny.
Jazz, X-Zombie, Billy. What's up, guys?
He's funny.
Oh, there's KD. Yeah.
I've got a howl for him.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of... Oh.
Ow!
Yeah, the chat log is just getting spammed right now. Yeah, Hugh says 660 Ti DK2.
It's a 680, yeah. Oh, you guys are funny.
Yeah.
Drive charging.
Roll Tide. Hello, Katie peeps. Yeah. Mother Bear says, hell
Woo!
yeah, that's a
Thanks
howl.
for the follow.
Mother Bear says, yeah, that's a howl.
It was probably really loud. Sorry.
Katie Wolf posts his emoticons. Oh, those are cool. He posted emoticons.
I've got to see it. Ah, look at him showing off. I love it. What's the pink pajamas with the penguin? I've got to know the backstory to that. So, welcome to the Elite Dangerous stream, all you DayZers.
Yeah, they're not letting it go. 25 viewers.
Welcome to Elite Dangerous in the DK2. I'm sure you guys saw Caleb playing the other night.
30 streamer.
Pretty hilarious.
Katie says, long story, I'll tell you later. What? Alright.
Thanks for the follows. I can hear them
X-Free
going
Bird,
off like
Berlin, Unit. What is that? Gunslinger, Lady Darkness. Yeah, they're all. Thanks so much, guys. I love burgers. Yeah, we're getting flooded right now.
It's like a Twitch flash mob.
Yeah. Pomerol 4. Billy Rex. Rex often. 34.
So-
Awesome.
Oh god, they're making me nervous now.
Yeah.
I'm not.
There's too many people watching. Sweden is love.
So this is the Oculus Rift Development Kit 2. I don't know how familiar you guys are with it, but this is pretty much what I've been doing for the last 4 days. And I'm sure Katie's going to be back to StudioTango and to stream a few more things. We were gifted Five Nights with Freddy earlier tonight, and I think that's what we're going to end up doing tomorrow night. A pretty horrifying looking game, and it should be interesting, but this is it.
Wow, we're up to 43.
Oh man, you guys are hilarious.
Yeah, hashtag you got rated son. And all. They're talking about the Carlton. I mean,
Oh god. Let's see, contacts, black market, because that's how I do. The explosives weren't all that much. I wish I could see the chat. That's the hardest
Take a
part
look.
about being in the Oculus Rift, is I can't follow
Yeah,
what you
I
guys
mean,
are saying.
raid successful.
Free bird. Vince says I gotta screenshot this. Oh man. Yeah, I feel like I should do something DayZ specific. Wow, almost slammed into that. So, if you guys have any questions about the DK2 or Elite Dangerous, you know, I'm here to answer those questions. Oh my god. That was a pretty massive hauler.
Says, wow, hey guys, the 3D works awesome. It's these 3D glasses I got from the movie theater.
That's how you should watch Studio Tango.
Like the red and blue one.
With the red and blue.
Drive charging.
I'll give you some special effects.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh man. I love cruising around in the hyperdrive. I almost hit these rings like every time though. I've got to be careful for that.
Alright. Katie says, night guys, I'm out.
I love you,
definitely
Caleb.
Be back. Check out the Oculus again. Love you guys. Thanks so much for the raid.
Woo! Thanks, Zombie, for the follow. Oh god, they're all gonna come through now. Thanks, Broccoli. You guys are too much. It just keeps coming. Mr. Caramel Mustard.
It sounds like you're getting buzzed left.
Yeah. And
Elite Snake.
nice. Thank you. All right.
This game looks better than Eve, says Broccoli.
This is my analogy is like this is the action flick version of Eve. It's got a lot of the same components, but you know when you trade commodities, you're actually going in and out of stations, and you know it's not spreadsheet management or circling at different orbital distances and stuff like that. You're actually dogfighting with these other ships.
Mad Dog 31.
Thanks, Mad Dog.
It's Billy Rex says, just keep doing what you're doing, guys. Vince says, wow, you must feel really good right now.
I do feel really good right now. Got good friends.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll be streaming Five Nights at Freddy's tomorrow night. So, and we don't really do horror games that much. Like,
Oh, it's gonna be hilarious. My wife is gonna be on.
yeah, like
We're gonna draw straws to see who goes first.
she jump scared at like the
Just at the
trailer,
trailer
on his
of it.
phone, on her phone.
I'm gonna make her wear a diaper. I'm pretty sure. Oh man, it's gonna be good tomorrow night. Let's see if we can find some gold.
Broccoli says, I've looked at Elite Dangerous a bit. Looks awesome, but I'm not sure if I can commit the monies.
Yeah, it's expensive to get into the beta right now.
How much is it?
It's 75.
Yeah.
KD, I love you.
He had to wait for the dramatic pause.
Yeah, such a diva.
He can't storm in first. He's got to.
Yeah, as my followers came in.
And after they've decimated, he walks in.
Oh, that's funny. But
Yes,
yeah,
and Vince gifted us the game, and Vince is also our first.
yeah. Vince was the first support. Well, the first and only supporter. Just got it set up today, and I'm gonna frame the dollar
Yes.
on the wall behind me. It's like getting that first cobblestone in the sidewalk.
Vince says, and I'm seriously anticipating Miss Todd pissing. That's just imagine that image. She's
Yeah.
think no, I'm kidding.
Oh man.
70. Hugh says 75 isn't much when you have a 350 DK2 at a 200 Otis.
Oh god, he wants to kill me. I'm getting out of here.
Drive charging.
And I'm gonna try to dodge.
Darkness says, or Lady Darkness says, oh, you guys are making me blush. Stop it. Shadows aren't supposed to blush. That would be an interesting sight. But
Oh, come on. See, this is the best part.
oh yeah.
The best part about the DK2 is the fact that I can look around completely behind me here and see, you know, where these guys are. It's so hard to do that with a conventional setup. Oh my God!
What happened?
I think my cockpit is on fire. I'm gonna have to get back to a station.
Did you get what happened?
I'm getting shot. Oh, there's smoke in the cockpit. Come. Ah. Oh no! Save me, Tom Cruise.
Berlin Blitz. So I've been alpha testing the Forest, which is supposed to be developed with the Oculus in mind. That sounds cool.
Wow. Be fun stuff to try.
Vince says, if only Steph was here to see this.
Yeah, no, she would be sad.
Yeah.
No, she wouldn't. She'd be rubbing it in my face.
What's that name right there? I can't. The game reminds me kind of like the last movie, or the movie The Last Starfighter.
Yeah. I need to go, but I can't. Help! All right, so I'll give you guys a quick tour. This is the starter ship. It's called a Sidewinder. It's pretty much like the hobo craft. You can see it's kind of rusty and everything. I don't even think it's got air conditioning. I mean, I see the vents over there, but they're not working. This is the best part about the Oculus DK2 is that you can get up and close. You see everything stereoscopic. I mean, it's pretty incredible to be inside, and I really think it's going to change how gaming is done. And you wouldn't be able to see all these details with a conventional setup, because I can move myself in 3D position and really get behind stuff and look around. I love it. This is the starting station.
Hugh says you can also stand up in your cockpit and your head poking through the canopy and look right behind you.
Who said that?
Hugh says definitely can't do that in a monitor.
Yeah, here, I'm going to try it. You ready? Yep. And this is the outside of my ship, which of course if I was in space I'd be dead right now.
Are your thrusters burning?
Oh God.
No, they're
Okay, no, they're good.
funny.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna get,
It's going to change lives, says Vince.
well, it's the Matrix. It's like the first form of the Matrix, I think.
I mean, it's a step towards it at the least.
I want a cable right to the back of the head. I mean, just being able to look around and have spatial awareness as I go through, you know, the entrances of the station. It's pretty amazing. I'll show you something else too. You know, on a monitor, it doesn't matter how close you get to this stuff. It's going to take up the same amount of your vision. But in the Rift, I mean, this thing, the station looks absolutely massive. And I can see, is that going to hit me? Yeah, I'm going to go down a little bit.
Yeah, Mr. Broccoli, 84.
Oh, Broccoli! Donated. Man, I love you guys. Thank you for the donation, Broccoli. I've got the warm fuzzies right now. It feels good. But like I was saying, look, I can see.
Detecting hostile scan.
Oh God, I can see through the truss work into the station, and it takes up my entire field of view. It's pretty incredible, just sitting outside of these things. But we ain't got time for that. We gotta
Lady
go kill some
Darkness
stuff.
says, can you imagine what Skyrim would look like with this? You really would be the Dovahkiin.
Absolutely.
The Dark Brotherhood would be great too.
Oh God.
Holy smokes, I'm getting dizzy. Can we get a close-up on the trash? Or on the dash? The dash, maybe?
Oh, the dash. Yeah, let me look around. Now, I can't smack my face into the monitors, which I've almost done. What I'm going to do is I'm going to back up, hit F12 up there. Face me, we'll see.
And F12.
All right, so now
Good idea.
I can get in closer. But see, look, I'll start phasing through these 3D models.
Which is how you can tell what the entrance of the station is.
Yeah, like so if I select the station, and it's got the, oh no, if I select a Anaconda. Please don't kill me. or a hauler. Oh, come on, where are you? Anyway, so this is the dash. Just, man, the level of detail they have in this game in the cockpits is pretty amazing. And you know that they developed it, you know, anticipating people getting up here and really looking around. This is the closest I've been, actually. When the screen turns desaturated like that, that means that the Oculus can no longer track me in the 3D position. I still have rotational tracking. It just means that it can't see the LEDs on the front of the DK2. But we got a little bobblehead here. I don't know what she's supposed to be. Is she supposed to be like some kind of Roman soldier?
Athena? I don't know.
Maybe. Here, let's. Are you excited about the DK2? Ah, she's confused. She doesn't know.
She's the Indian
Anyway,
bobblehead.
yeah. I got a fire extinguisher, I think is what that is. But these are the details that just absolutely blow me away. I'm gonna get down really close here, and I don't know.
Whoa!
Ow.
Sorry.
I don't know if you
I
guys
was
can
looking at the
tell,
computer.
but the keys on the keyboard are actually sticking out in 3D space. I mean, that's the
Oh, yeah?
level.
Yeah.
That's the level of detail they've gone to really bring these cockpits to life, and you know, kudos to Frontier for.
And this is like
being
the
able to
first
do that.
game with this, so I cannot imagine.
Yeah, I'm gonna
After a
reset
while.
my vision here. There we go. So hopefully that satisfied your cockpit tour request.
Phobie bobblehead?
What is it?
Guess.
Oh, a phobie? I'm not sure.
It could be a character from like the old, because the Elite Dangerous IP is pretty old, is it not?
Zombie started from $1, now here we are. Or now we here. Nice.
Oh yeah, Broccoli's message on the donation. Am I supporter number 2 yet? Yeah, I believe so.
Yes, you are supporter number 2.
Drive charging.
Alright, I'm going to show you guys one of the cooler sections of the game. Even stuff like this. I mean,
Yeah.
the countdown that's right in front of your face.
Really, that's probably one of my favorite elements, is how...
It's just the little stuff like that, you know? Alright, so we are going to head to the Federal Distress Signal. This is what I had Wolf playing the other night. Oh god, it was
Ooh,
hilarious.
I have an idea for an interesting game.
What's that?
Basically, like, floating puzzles around you, like... I mean, not just in front of you, but, like, you
Yeah.
actually... That would be interesting.
Yeah.
Zombie says, only number 2? Well, yeah, we're pretty
This
fresh.
is our 4th day streaming. And I couldn't be happier with the start and the support that we've gotten so far. We've got some really great
Yes,
followers
Miss
that are.
Vince was our first one, yes. She's-
Yeah,
Uh,
and I just, I'm really happy with
Lady Darkness.
the response we've had to streaming
Yeah, absolutely.
here at Studio Tango.
Lady Darkness says this is kind of like Serenity from Firefly.
Yeah,
I saw the first few episodes of that. It was interesting.
this is the space game that I've always wanted. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's got all the elements, the commodity trading. It's got everything I've wanted in this big, sprawling universe, and it still retains the action elements. Like, I'm about to get in here and mix it up with a massive ship that I can fly through. It's pretty crazy. You guys are in for a treat if you haven't seen this before.
Broccoli says zombie equals weenie.
Zombie equals what?
Weenie.
Weenie?
Yeah. Broccoli was our $5 donator.
Oh. Yeah, I've watched several of Katie's streams. Pretty humorous.
Yeah.
Last night before he came to the studio, he was streaming with Jam Jar. It was his birthday stream.
Hey, Citrus 6.
Citrus 6. Oh my god, $10?
Circuit 6. Every time I
Oh,
see
Circuit
that.
6.
That's my fault.
Circuit 6. You had one job,
I
Dan.
had one job.
Read the screen. No, it's okay. Thank you. That's huge.
Wow.
You have no idea. You guys are incredible. All right, so what it is, you get 1,000 kilometers out and you can disengage your super cruise, and we are about to drop in here and mix it up.
Zombie says donation hype.
No, you guys, nobody's obligated to give or anything like that, but you know, everything you do counts, and we really appreciate it. It's going to go towards making this stream better.
Oh yeah, that's the third one.
So here it is. We are going to choose a faction, and I'm going to try not to run into the ship while I'm doing that.
Oh, hop along, rabbit. All right, he's got to hop out. Well, very much appreciation for. Oh, I was about to make a terrible pun, but I'm not going to. For hanging out with us, for hopping on with us. Let's see. We hope to see you in the future.
Yeah, appreciate you guys stopping by. It means a lot, and hopefully this is another step closer towards us getting partnered and really being able to deliver some good content.
Under attack.
Unique name says, "Can you do the friendly wave in this game?"
The friendly. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. That's what we're gonna try. I'm gonna do it with somebody. I'm gonna do it with a green here. All right. I got to line up on him. If it is what I think it is, if it's a Top Gun reference. Oh my God, he's about to die anyway. Come on. Here we go.
Circuit 6 said, "Just wanted to see my name up there. Time to get a refund."
Oh, come on.
Oh yeah, Berlin Blitzer. Five Nights at Freddy's does use does use the Oculus, and we're going to be streaming tomorrow night.
Yeah.
A gift from Miss Vince. So yeah, we're looking forward to that. About what time do you think? I know you got to be at a
We got a wedding tomorrow night, or tomorrow evening, but as soon as we get back, I'm going to work on it in the morning, getting everything set up.
We'll, send some side of.
Yeah, I'll notify you on Twitter. Be sure to follow us there, and I'll give you an update before it goes live. That way everybody
Singularity Exists says, "Talk about the experience of the Rift, please. Tell us."
Man, it's really hard to put into words because it's really unlike anything I've experienced, to be honest, and it's hard to. I mean, look, being able to fly through a ship. Yeah, I'm sure that's cool on a 2D monitor, but I get to look around and see the inside of it as I'm flying through, but I know exactly where I am in 3D space. I don't know if that makes sense. It did before it came out of my mouth, but here, we're going to go in here and park. All my comrades are sitting there going, why is this guy not fighting? He's just doing like a tour of the ship we're trying to destroy. But I mean, look at this. I know where I am completely.
You have a feeling where you
Yeah.
are instead of reading monitors.
Because I can instantly tell the depth of how far the ship is away from me because of the stereoscopic view. And it allows me to maneuver in ways that are much...
Singularity has just got heart eyes. He's like, ah. Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's the Oculus Rift is incredible, and this is a developer kit.
Mother Bear 30 says, "Wow, how gorgeous is David?" and posts to Twitter at StudioTango. David Q, is that Q? C-U-D-E?
Yeah.
Yeah. Says there's really no words describing being inside the Rift. You just have to try it out yourself. CD1 should be released by the end of 2015. No.
Yeah.
Berlin Blitzer says War Thunder and World of Warplanes would be a lot better in this unit. Yeah.
War Thunder, once they get it optimized for the DK2 and they get their hands on the development kit and really put out a patch for it, War Thunder is going to be incredible. I've flown around doing some test pilot stuff, and that's so far the only experience in the DK2 that's made my stomach drop, you know, as I'm headed towards the ground at 500 miles an hour. Oh, this is so much fun. I could literally just buzz around this huge ship, checking out all of its intricate details all night long. It wouldn't make for a very good stream, but it's a lot of fun. And this is like, I mean, this is like the quintessential scene out of Star Wars. You know, the big, huge dreadnought class ship with all the fighters buzzing around it, and you're right here in the middle of it with the DK2.
Thomil. Is that Thomil? I guess that's how you say it.
Thomil,
Thomil.
thank you for the follow. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to describe unless you've experienced it. My wife, who is not a gamer in any way, shape, or form, not even casually, right? This was enough of a game changer for her to where she's been in the studio for the last 4 nights, just all about it, wanting to play.
She looked up videos for Euro Truck Simulator.
Yeah. Yeah, my interior designer wife wants to be a virtual trucker.
Yeah.
So if that tells you anything about the influence that the
power
Oculus Rift is going to have.
that the Oculus Rift has. So, Berlin Blitz says, when I was a lad, The Last Starfighter was what I imagined video games looking like this.
Absolutely.
Better now. He says, what most people don't appreciate with Rift. Let me read this over here. Don't appreciate with Rift without trying the fact that the 3D linear perspective you see matches your real world perspective. So even without stereoscopy, you get the right projection for your eyes, which you don't get in regular 3D games and movies. Yeah, that is one interesting thing, because I've seen, we've seen 3D movies kind of thing, but there is a sense of, like, the first one, like the Office demo. Like, you look off into the distance, and, like, there's a natural sensation that you're looking at, like, 100 feet away.
Holy cow.
Let me catch up with the stream. What?
I'm inside the ship. Oh, this is incredible.
Hugh says that's why the 3D effects movies look sort of fake, like a pop-out book. That's a good point. That's interesting.
This is my version of the trench run.
Yeah, David who says 3D movies are nothing compared to the Oculus Rift. Zombie says, good night, lady. L-Y-W-T? L-Y-W-T? What's, you kids,
Lady.
kids in your internet, Merlin. Yeah, are you using rudder pedals or no? We'll see.
The rudder is built into the if you'll notice in the second camera here, which should be the bottom left of the stream, I can turn the joystick left and right for my rudder.
We'll see you, Lady Darkness.
Thank you, Lady Darkness, for stopping by, checking the stream out. Yeah, so rudder is built into the joystick, and it actually works really well.
Who's keeping track of how many units we're selling? Because Sartic says, damn it, I'm placing an order for the DK2 now.
I should get a commission from Oculus and Elite Dangerous.
We
because
should be getting a check cut, but...
That's funny. I was internet famous for like 15 hours, I think, whenever Oculus retweeted. They retweeted and I was on their homepage, like, right in front for a good while. That was a highlight of mine.
Okay, love you, Wolf Time. L-Y-W-T. All right, there we go. David says, Circuit, keep in mind the DK2 has some pretty steep PC requirements. Yeah, running at FPS. Yeah.
It does. Having that overhead, something is just blowing up all around me. It does. Doing the two cameras and the barrel distortion, chromatic aberration, and all that stuff in real time, it adds about 30 to 40% overhead to whatever game you're playing. And Elite Dangerous, as optimized as it is, it still has a long way to go before it's really where it should be.
Lady Darkness leaves a blessing. StudioTango, may shadows hide you both and darkness keep you both safe.
Thank you, and I think that's a blessing, right?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a protection. Let me see, hold on, let me catch up. Berlin Blitzer says the forest is being made by some movie folks. It's already scary as sin, but with the Rift, the caves and running from the cannibals would give me a cardiac event. Yeah. Well, we haven't played Friday nights yet, so that could very well happen.
Yeah, if you tune in tomorrow night, it's probably going to get ugly.
Fox said, boom, 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 blow me up, boom, 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 blow me up. Circuits says, I'm running a 4770K.
An i7
Oh, well, it has
4770K.
Put the number 1. i7 4770K and 2X GTX 780.
Oh yeah, you'll be good. Now, the SLI optimization is less than optimal. But what I'm doing, I'm running two 680s, and instead of running them in SLI because it's just not optimized for it, and it doesn't increase, the drawback on the latency, it just doesn't increase your frames per second because of the lack of optimization. So what I'm doing is I'm running one for the Rift and the other one for the other 3 monitors that I have in front of me. We can zoom the camera back and give you a shot of the studio here.
Yeah, let me do that. Let me catch up on the logs, and then I'll do that real quick.
That's fine. I'm literally just flying around the ship trying to show off what it's like.
Elusive says Rift recommended specifications: desktop computer with running a dedicated graphics card with DVI-D or HDMI graphics output with capabilities of running current generation 3D games at 1080p resolution at 75 frames a second or higher.
Yeah.
David says, but one thing is to note that the SLI dual GPUs doesn't work well for VR at the moment. Too much latency between card communication.
It is, and that's the problem. Is there's so many things that have to talk to each other so fast with the positional tracking, the rotational tracking. All of this information has to, be stitched together and then outputted, for the camera in the game, and it adds quite a bit of overhead for a standard. It's not like running a game in 1080p, which is what the Samsung Galaxy Note 3 panel is inside the DK2.
Berlin Blitzer says, Fox is a Daisy thing, guys. No worries. Someone jam jar blew up. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Q says the other big overhead is the inability to render ahead with additional buffered frames, which is something that many engineers do in order to smooth out frame rate.
Yeah, it's kind of an industry trick that they're not going to be able to do anymore because you're constantly looking around.
Yeah.
I mean, in no other game are you really looking around this fast and being able to comprehend what you're seeing, but because it's right in front of your face and it's natural with your head movement and everything, your brain is doing all the calculation and stitching everything together as you look around.
I guess to compare it, if like you're playing a first-person shooter and just taking the mouse and swinging it from left to right.
Yeah. It's a lot harder to interpret that data, whereas in the Rift, I can look around everywhere, and I know what I'm looking at, and I don't know,
Zombie says, well, I don't even have a PC yet, so. X Freebird said, been watching for 15 minutes and I'm blown away. Thank you very much.
I appreciate it.
Let's see, Berlin says, wow, look at that view, just wow.
I know, it's really incredible. I mean, I don't think I've shot at another ship here in quite a while, just because I'm trying to give you guys a sense of what it's like to be in the DK2. I'll tell you, this is one of the best things is, you're in combat and a guy flies by. Even if you had a HOTAS setup where you could swing your view around with your thumb on the top over here, what you can't do is look behind you and then keep controlling it and have perfect orientation and perfect awareness of which way you're going.
Basically do a simulation if someone just cut by you like over the top.
Yeah, so what I'll do, let's engage an enemy because they do that quite often.
There you go.
Let me breathe over a little bit more. David says, Oculus has stated that the minimum GPU for DK2 is a GTX 770.
Yeah.
Daisy has serious issue with the render ahead.
All right, so watch. This guy's going to fly by probably, and I can track him by looking behind me.
Yeah, it's very fluid.
And basically, with the joystick, correct my movement until I'm lined up with him. I'll do it again here, which he's going to run into the station, but...
Oh, that was cool.
Yeah. I mean, that was like a scene out of a movie where the guy slams into the ship and I barely escape. I absolutely love it. And if I can evangelize the DK2...
Zombie just said, damn.
Exactly. That's deep.
Yes, Berlin, exactly, says Freebird. Zombie says so deep with the O-face emoticon.
What's funny is I was in a hauler earlier, and really things like these windows play a huge factor in what you can do, you know, in the Rift. It's actually obstructing your view and stuff. So whereas before playing on a 2D monitor, you know, you're stuck looking forward and you got to look down at your radar to figure out where the guy is. Well, now I can just look over my shoulder if I've got a cockpit that supports that. So the fighters in this game, the Eagle, for instance, has a really open, really deep cockpit, and I can look all the way behind me. Whereas if you're in basically a space bus, you know, you're not going to be able to do that. And so it really brings those elements to life in the game.
All right, hold on. Where'd it go? There we go. Circuit 6. All right, DK2 is ordered. Have a good night, everyone. Berlin Blitzer said Star Wars Battlefield 3 Rift. Oh my God.
Yeah.
David. Wow. Oh yeah. Blah, blah, blah. Hold on.
I'm gonna punch
David
through
says
here.
now the waiting game. Good night. You heading to bed, David? We'll see if you are. Thanks for hanging out with us if you are. Billy says Apache and Comanche, India's F-16 and such. Portal. Ooh, Portal would be interesting.
Oh God, yeah. We were talking
And-
earlier
oh,
about
that would do some of those. Go on, Simon.
We were talking earlier about, you know, that old game on PlayStation 3 where you were in a slingshot and you had to do destruction to stuff. Imagine that, you know, in the Rift and the advantages you have there. It's just little experiences like that I think are going to be really incredible.
Okay, yeah, this is what they were talking about, like saying this is so deep. And said Berlin said a minute ago, incredible is just a word, but too small in scope to encompass this image I'm seeing. Galactic, maybe. Yeah, that is pretty deep there. Let's see. Let me try to jump back up. Let me jump back up to where. I wonder if the latency, even with the 2x, 16x bus, would still have too much latency.
You know, it's not necessarily the bus on the motherboard that's the problem. It's going to be between. It's going to be between importing and exporting things just in the card itself. You know, when you put two graphics cards in SLI, they share memory to try to speed that up a little bit, but even so, the developer has to write the program for that. They have to split up the responsibilities for that, and you kind of have to either go into it writing it that way. You can't shoehorn it in, is what I'm trying to say.
See you, Mother Bear. Much love.
See you, Mother Bear. Thanks for the view. Oh, come on.
Catch up, sorry. It's
So
fun.
we're trying to keep
catch
up with chat,
the-
guys,
yeah.
but, you know.
Elusive says, damn it, stop promoting the Rift. I have other things I need to buy. Singularity says, it's amazing watching you use the Rift. Oh, David's still here. Portal has a problem with the Rift port, but they're still trying to figure it out. Berlin says, yeah, I don't know if Portal should have Rift. I don't know. That would be pretty incredible. Like,
Yeah.
falling through infinite portals.
What, you know, I'm all about first-person shooters and that first-person view in games like that, but I think they're going to have to come up with a way to do movement that's not a joystick.
Yeah, because
You know
I
what I'm saying?
even did the Millennium Falcon like walk around.
Yeah.
And that did get a little like car-sicky kind of thing.
And it's because you're separating your movement.
It's like
from,
you're on a floating disc.
Yeah.
Kind of thing, you know?
It's not natural.
Yeah,
where
it doesn't feel
I have a
right.
cockpit in front of me, I have A-frames
Yeah.
that are around me, and even though I'm moving around, you know, it feels really natural. And you know, we're used to riding in cars and things like that, and that's honestly what it feels like here. But the floating head, disjointed body type experiences, it's hard to achieve the presence in those, and it kind of, you know, it will make you car sick because your brain can't reconcile that. My brain can understand this. When I look down at my arm, my brain is, you know, it's trying to make me feel that arm.
That is a really impressive feature because you sit there and your arms are there. I'm trying to get in camera.
Yeah.
And like the character will like flex his hand every now and again, but you're still holding onto the joystick, so your brain kind of goes like when
Yeah,
like the
it
animation
really does.
takes place. You know, it's funny. There are some slower pace, like, you know, kind of floating on a boat kind of demos that look really cool. But anything that kind of is kind of herky jerky walking around does kind of get to you a little bit.
What's really cool is I know you can see with the camera up here, camera 2, you can see what my hand is doing.
Yeah.
and it's being matched in game.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, that really sells the immersion.
That's cool seeing it on our feed too, because you can like
Yeah.
watch the camera too and whatnot. Hold on.
Yeah, I like the questions. Keep them coming.
Yeah, the number one issue with the SLI is really the fact that many new engines that use deferred lighting model, which doesn't play well with AFR mode,
Target shields
or
offline.
UE4, etc., being examples of that. Berlin just says, "Wow, for my fellow pack members, Berlin takes a lot to get impressed. This has floored me." All right, thank you very much. We from a a jaded gamer right here is definitely he shares that sentiment and what you're talking about. But we very much appreciate the that we're doing a decent job.
Yeah.
So thank you very much. Da-di-da-di-da. Portal does support Rift through mod. Broccoli says, it seems like Rift would work best with the games where the character is stationary. Yeah, like the cockpit, or like driving games, ship games, anything that has a cockpit or something. It's probably going to take off in the amount of games
Target
that
shields
we use.
online.
But it would Portal throw up simulator would need an Aperture Science barf bag, comes with a pre-order.
Target shields offline.
Vince nodded off for a second there. It's all right, Vince. Where's Berlin? Berlin says, Epiphany, I've watched a ton of stuff about lost limbs and new cyber replacements. I've found a friend down the road here that lost a foot and 3 fingers to an IED. Where's the? Hold on. Oh, here we go. I'm now wondering if there's if using a Rift with the new cyber limbs when people are first getting them fitted would speed up the learning curve.
You know, I think there's going to be like video game applications for the Rift.
Like
that'll be the first step, and then
then military.
oh no, I guarantee you, we have Rifts here at Redstone that they are developing or training.
Thanks for the
programs
follow,
for.
Crossbone. Don't know if we saw that happened a minute ago, probably.
Oh, okay. Thanks for the follow, Crossbone, and hope you enjoy the stream.
But
but Redstone, I guarantee you, they've already got a couple of Rifts and are developing training.
17-year-olds on it.
Yeah.
It's basically Ender's Game, guys.
Yeah.
Berlin continues with your brain seeing and acknowledging the limb as there in the virtual rift. Yeah, I mean, we're definitely going to see some, like, this is definitely going to be farther reaching than just video games. I mean,
yeah. Well, just think about it from a standpoint of, you know, when they come out with the consumer version, and if they can